Welcome to my channel. What if I told you that the world's fastest electric motor just dropped? And it's not from Tesla, it's not even from Xiaomi. This thing is an absolute monster, spinning at over 30,000 RPM. That's faster than a jet engine. But does that actually make it better? Or is this just marketing hype? Stick around, because today we're breaking down the insane new electric motor that's shaking up the entire EV industry. BYD just unveiled what might be the most powerful and advanced electric motor ever seen in a production EV. 30,511 RPM. Just let that sink in for a second. That's almost 50% faster than Tesla's most powerful Model S Plaid motor, which tops out at around 23,000 RPM. Before we jump into the crazy advantages and the potential downsides, let's break down what this really means in simple terms. Why does RPM matter in an electric motor? Think of an electric motor like a spinning top. The faster it spins, the more power it can deliver, and the smaller and lighter it can be while still packing a serious punch. Higher RPM means faster acceleration, more speed, more thrill, smaller size and lower weight. Lighter cars equals better handling and efficiency. Higher efficiency, less energy wasted, more miles per charge. But hold on, before you start thinking, faster is always better. There's a catch. Spinning that fast generates a ton of heat, and heat is the enemy of efficiency and longevity. Let's throw some numbers out there. Tesla Model S Plaid, 23,000 RPM. Xiaomi SU7 Ultra, 27,200 RPM. BYD's new motor, 30,511 RPM. That's a huge jump, but BYD didn't just slap a turbocharger on their motor and call it a day. They completely re-engineered the whole system. The motor itself is 25% lighter than previous generations and produces a staggering 580 kilowatts of power. That's nearly 800 horsepower in one tiny package. How did they manage to push past 30,000 RPM without the whole thing turning into a molten mess? 3 things. Next-level cooling system. BYD developed an advanced direct cooling refrigerant system that keeps temperatures under control even at those insane speeds. Less heat equals longer motor life. Ultra-thin silicon steel sheets. They use 0.2 millimeter steel sheets to minimize iron loss, meaning more efficiency and less wasted energy. High-energy magnets. These boost performance while reducing current losses by 44%. That's huge for maintaining efficiency at such high speeds. The pros of a 30,000 plus RPM motor. Why does this even matter to you? Here's what a motor like this means for electric cars moving forward. Lighter, more compact motors. EVs can be even more efficient and have better handling. Higher top speeds. If you care about performance, this is a big deal. Potentially longer driving range. A more efficient motor means you get more miles out of the same battery. But, and this is a big, but there are challenges too. The downsides of this crazy high RPM. More speed equals more problems. Here's where things can get tricky. Durability risks. The faster something spins, the greater the stress on materials. Even a tiny imperfection could cause serious issues at these speeds. More expensive to produce. Stronger, more heat-resistant materials cost more, which means pricier EVs. Complex cooling requirements. Keeping a 30,000 RPM motor from overheating isn't easy. If cooling fails, performance drops, or worse, components fail. BYD versus Tesla. Who's winning the EV race? Tesla is still king when it comes to overall efficiency. Their cars squeeze out more miles per kilowatt hour than almost anyone else. But BYD is making serious moves. BYD's new 1000V charging system can add 300 miles of range in just 4.5 minutes. That's nearly as fast as filling up a gas car. New blade battery technology is improving energy density and safety, making BYD's EVs even more competitive. BYD's aggressive pricing strategy is making high-performance EVs accessible to more people. Does a 30,511 RPM motor make BYD the new leader in EV technology? Not necessarily. But it does mean they are pushing boundaries in a way that will force the entire industry to evolve. Tesla, Xiaomi, and others will have to respond. Higher RPM motors are coming. Lighter, more powerful, and more efficient electric vehicles are on the way. And in the next 12 months, we're going to see some incredible innovations that could completely change the way we think about EV performance. As if you're an EV fan, buckle up. This is just the beginning. If you found this breakdown interesting, make sure to watch the full video and subscribe. I'll be covering every major EV breakthrough as it happens. And trust me, You're not going to want to miss what's coming next. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.